Let's go. Weekend. Put you guys down for a minute. Scratch my eye, man. My eye is killing me. So anyway, I know it's been a little bit, been a little while. Hopefully you guys are doing great. Give you an update on this aquarium. I just got back here to the house yesterday evening. Wife was at work um, for her job here, and then we turn around and leave back in the morning. That's how crazy it's been. It's been really crazy. Um, back down to South Carolina we go. So come back, check on the tank, and see how it's looking. Now I got to set up an auto top off system for this tank. This tank is actually going through a lot, and when I mean like evaporation, for some reason it seems like a lot. Hello everybody, how's everybody doing? Um, yeah, it seems like it's going through a lot, and probably just the fan's always on in here. I'm sure that's probably not helping. I will say the Hilo heaters has this thing rocking out solid as far as the heat. Now I know a lot of people were questioning the Innovative Marine Hilo heaters because of the price point, which I totally get it. I wasn't here to try to sell you guys on an Innovative Marine Hilo heaters, but I am quite pleased with it, and it's been rocking this tank out solid. There, did you get your rock? Where did you get your rock in the middle of the tank? Is that what you're asking? Um, uh, yeah, I forget the name of that. It's some new rock that just came out not too long ago. It's actually pretty nice. Uh, hey, what's up? What's up? Ever heard of spin tut? No, I can't say I have. What's up, Flashkin? How's it going? But yeah, so people are like, "Hey, what's going on with the tank?" Um, the tank is just sitting chilling. Now, let me turn this around for you guys. So I haven't done shiznit to the tank. I don't know if you guys can see the film buildup in this tank on the glass. I mean, the glass is already dirty now. I don't have one fish in this tank. I don't have nothing in this tank. Here, let me show you the filters. Look at the filters, turning brown and all that. So that brings me to the thing. Can a tank, if you just add, brand new, and I started at the beginning of the year, got my rocks in, added my salt to the water, and that's all I did. Do you think that a tank can cycle without adding fish or anything to it? I really want to hear you guys' answers later on after this video. But that's another reason why I wanted to do a live stream, because as you guys can see, the glass. H calcium. Yeah. No, I haven't. No, I haven't heard of that. I mean, I not at all. Ha 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 ha. Right. Bad batch going around, huh? Salt in our problems, right? In our world. Uh, that's another reason why I really don't like to do water changes too. I mean, it's like you got salt. I mean, you have salt on hand, but you just don't have to worry about it as much, killing it. But this film is really crazy. Yep, I let the tank run. I let the lights cycle. I know you probably can't see it. Even the sand bed is got brown right here, like diatom patches, brown patches, and stuff like that. Um, yeah, I mean, hope you don't have that salt problem again. Yeah, I know, right? So, obviously, I'm asking because I never just set up a tank ever and walked away from it. So with this tank, that's what I did. I set it up. I walked away from it. And when I got home, it's been 3 weeks since I've been back home. Um, I had to get my SD card because I'm going to try to process another video. I forgot it. And I'm going to take it back with me and try to process another video because I got a bunch of stuff I got to catch up today and don't have time to edit here. So I'm going to try to use my wife's computer when I get back to the camper and get out another video because I got videos, of other people still that I got to get out from last summer when I went to Miami and all this stuff, Chicago and stuff like that. The big one. Why? So that's what I'm saying. It's one of those things. I never did it flash skin. So, but when I came back, I was like, oh, live rock for me all day. I mean, hands down, live rock. I personally like the look of live rock. I personally don't mind all the critters and the benefits that you get with live rock. And yes, you're going to get some things you probably do not want, but these are things that you can eradicate from the tank if you want. I don't have a problem with bristleworms or any of these things that other people have. I mean, I'm an old school reefer. That's more of the new generation, scared of their own shadow, softer than baby shit, the whole 9 yards. But for me, it never bothered me. I'm old school. Now, when it came to this tech, when I got home, I'm looking, I'm like, what the hell's going on? So I did take, just a little bit ago before I came, I did take some fish food and I threw some pellets in there because I'm going to be leaving. So I figured if it's cycling, then hey, it's the rock, something in the rock, processing, creating bacteria, boom, the whole 9 yards. So I said, here, let me give it some food, let me feed it, and let me feed it, whatever it is. I don't even care. So feed it and let it take its time. Like I've never, from the beginning stages when I first started this back in like '96. I've never did this. I never just put water, salt, walked away, and let the tank go. This time, that's what I'm doing because I'm really curious on doing a very long, drawn-out process. Now, I know a lot of people want me to hurry up and do all this stuff, but I like to do things that I haven't done before. The last time I did something that I haven't done before, I got fucked with no Vaseline and my tank crashed. It took how many years for that to happen? Was that on me? No, it really wasn't on me. But I can't never say I never had a tank crash no more. That sucks. But at the same time, it is what it is, right? I mean, this is a hobby that people want to learn. They want to hear new experiences, to hear about new things. Some people want to debate you on it. They just got in reefing a year ago, and after your 20-something years, they you don't know shit. It's just like a child. They look at us. They're like, you're fucking old. You don't know anything. This is the new times. This is what's happening. This is what's up. That's sus. Like I just had to figure out what the fuck is sus. It's obviously a game, but like you're suspect. I mean, this shit's crazy to me, but it is what it is. That's how it is. It's my turn in the bullpen to be old and not know what I'm talking about. So, nice to meet you all. Take your time, man. And that's kind of what it is. That's where I'm at right now. It's like patience. We talk so much about patience. So, does anybody do it, though? Does anybody on YouTube actually have shown patience? Has anybody set up a tank like I did and walked away from it? And truly walked away from it and don't know when they're going to go put a fish in or whatever. I thought about putting a fish or two in too and cycling that way. I thought about a number of different things. Um, but I'm in no rush. I'm in no rush. I want to take the time, and I want to see if I do a long-term cycle, uh, and will that change the outcome of how corals adapt, uh, start growing, and all this other stuff? How fast or how many corals will I be adding at a time? That's another thing. Should I add them slow? Should I should I add, how many should I add at a time? 5 at a time, 10 at a time? And in between each time you add some, how much time should you uh, wait until you add more? So these are things that I'm trying to see and I'm going to play with. So it's not that I'm going anywhere, haven't went anywhere. I still got a lot of content that I got to still put up. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I got a lot of content I still got to put up. I got a bunch of stuff to do, and it's wintertime, dude. I mean, literally, we're just got hit with another the other night, 15 to 18 inches of snow. Okay, so yeah, it's one of those things. Got nothing but time. So we're gonna figure it out. As far as protein skimmer, we ain't there yet. I mean, we got time for that. We're definitely still getting Apex or something put on here. Reef control, some kind of reef control, because obviously I feel better and more comfortable with having one. Or could take it old school and whatever happens, happens. Don't even put one on. Who cares, right? Could do that too, But I do like the fact I do got the calc reactor that I will be setting up when it's needed. So I got the big boy for it. What else? Yeah, I mean, heater's already hooked up. Return pump's hooked up. I need an auto top off to hook up. So I have that. But other than that, it's just hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait. So that's where we're at. I just can't believe, like I said, I came in the house late yesterday evening after driving back, and it's like, and yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things. It's like, wow, how is that happening? Because I've never done nothing like that. I never did. I can't believe how much. It's like there's fish in this aquarium, like the haze you get on it. You constantly got to clean your glass. That's exactly what's there. It's like algae already, like an algae bloom. So, any used hydros controller? Any luck with those? Has anybody in here used the hydro controllers? I have the hydro controller for this tank. I ordered a big juicy meat coral, and it should be here today. Can't wait. There you go. There you go. Producer Reef loves. A lot of people love it. I have it to give a full review on the Hydros controller as well. So yeah, I think it has its place where it needs to be. I think so. It has a place. That's just me. But anyway, let's see. Favorite salt. I really, honestly, I mean, my salt has always been instant ocean. And obviously, if you guys have been here for quite some time, you guys know that the very first time I went out the box with that, and I got booked. I got screwed. So it is what it is. I got screwed. I got screwed by Fritz. But it is what it is. I know a lot of people love red salt, and that's fine. I understand companies have problems sometimes with bad batches. I get it. My personal opinion on how it was handled was bullshit. I know a lot of people always ask, like, well, what's up, what's up, what's up? No, it's just how um, that shit was handled and how it went down and, behind scenes. I mean, some people know exactly what happened, but yeah, man. I mean, if it would have been handled different, it'd be one thing. But it wasn't handled the way it should have been. That's me, and that's why I just kind of, I listen. I'm the type of person who want to constantly move forward. I'm not trying to go back. I'm not trying to relive the fucking past. I'm in the future, and I'm in the present moment. So therefore, but yeah, I did go with. We have Tropic Mirror salt. So we are. This is Tropic Marin. We're trying this salt out. A lot of people always ask me for my personal opinion on this salt. I've also heard people complain about this salt. I've heard that they had a rough spell at one point, but it's all cleaned up. So we'll see at the end of the day. And, it's one of those things. I don't have a problem with utilizing and using products. I don't have a problem with it. But if it's something that I did, I have no problem admitting that. I don't care about, people make mistakes. Nobody's perfect, okay? And without mistakes, you don't learn shit anyway, right? But sometimes those mistakes are not user error. Some of those mistakes are things that cause our tanks to fail, like magnets and shit like that. When they're making all these shit with magnets, and then I mean, come on, even Neptune had their magnets, whatever, and there's tons of companies that had, it's all about how they handle it. It's not about bashing companies. It's not about whatever. But as soon as you open your mouth, it's one of those things like, oh, you're bashing it, and they try to motherfucking like deball your ass or something like Debo, to get you to shut the fuck up. You ain't gonna make me shut the fuck up. But that's just me. I'm only one person. But I've seen it happen in forums. I've seen it happen my time in this hobby. Yeah, I've seen a lot of craziness. Like it's like, try to blackball you, don't want to fuck with you, don't want to, you know what I mean? They don't, if you're not kissing ass in this industry, it's almost impossible to, like, I personally feel that a company's gonna fuck with you. You have to be likable. You have to be fuckable. And when I mean fuckable, you just have to be a fuck boy. And all the above. That's just me. Listen, you guys know that's just me. I'm gonna keep it 100. It's one of those things, like, I mean, not to be funny, it's like they either respect you or they don't, and 9 times out of 10, if you're a very open and opinionated person, they don't really want to fuck with you. I mean, they'll hee ha ha and be cool in your face, but honestly, they secretly talking so much shit. They just ain't got the fucking balls to tell somebody, right? So it's just one of those things. It's I don't fuck with them because they handle their shit the wrong way, and if it was me, I'd say it was me. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm trying Tropic Marin, and we'll see how that works. It's either going to work great or it's not going to work great. It's one of those things. It's like, either it's good or it's not. But at the end of the day, my preferred, no matter what, across the board or what's out there on the market, 110% instant ocean. You just can't beat it. You can't beat the price. You can't beat it. You can't beat it, and it's been around forever, ever, ever. So no disrespect to any other company. I mean, obviously, I've personally given companies a chance or represent their shit. You know what I mean? Because I know a lot of you guys want to try this new shit. You want this, you hear this, or you got a budget where you don't mind buying Tropic Marin, or You heard great things over here with the Red Sea or Red Sea Plus, all this stuff, Coral Plus. I understand. Everybody's got their own taste and flavor, and you should do whatever's best for you. At the end of the day, it shouldn't matter what an influencer on YouTube says. I mean, yeah, we're here to help, but some of us, 99.9%, ain't here to help. They just here to fucking worry about their own pockets and worry about themselves. And that's just true, man. I mean, I'm just being honest. And then when they get big enough, they're going to promote their own shit and come up with their own fucking products and whatever. Their own, phosphates and nitrates and shit they can sell you in a bottle. That you can literally get a whole bunch of powder and make it yourself for nothing. But hey, what do I know? What I'm talking about. But yeah. What do we got? Reduce your dose. If it doesn't dose, okay. What's up, T-Dip? Oh, my eye, man. It's like something fell in my eye, scratched my eye, and it's just like so irritated. But anyway, yeah, we're good. I'm good. Tank is obviously good. That's why I wanted to come on and give you guys a quick close-up. Sorry about the little rant. I know you guys love rants anyway, but at the end of the day, I didn't really want to rant, but it is what it is. So, hey, hon, how's it going? There goes the wife. She's at work right now, dropping in to say hi. Yeah, so got some work, but I mean, really at this point, there's no, love you too, hon. There's nothing that I could do for this tank. Like, I kind of wanted to get out the way so you guys can see how the glass really looks. It's like dirty, like as if there's fish in there. It's really crazy. I didn't know. I do believe in time, though. If you set something up, I do believe in time that a tank can cycle itself. Like, you got dead skin cells and bacteria just in the air alone and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure eventually it would do this on its own. But I'm just shocked at what because I've never done it. So it's kind of crazy to me, and it's kind of intriguing that you can have a tank that you don't even got fish in or anything, and the tank's like cycling or whatever. Real beats, yeah, keep doing you, bro. You already know. Hey, Sherry, how's it going, hon? Yeah, we just, me and the wife is, stuff. We just been, trying to get through the end of April. We'll be back, after that, back home, permanently until probably fall again or something like that. But, yeah, we got a lot of work to do still here at the house. I'm, been just self-meditating and waiting on this. Like I said, I didn't want to bombard YouTube with a bunch of material all at once. Kind of space it out, drop in from time to time. It's just enough on YouTube. I see it. I see a lot of people are just so. I mean, people look forward to certain people to come on and stuff like that. But I see a lot of people are just like kind of tired of the same repetitiveness of everybody trying to one up each other. And honestly, I represent saltwateraquarium.com because they're just good people. They have been thus far with me and everything. So therefore, they have my respect. They have my support. So and that's just how it is. And that's the only company that I feel like, Polyp Labs as well. They've always been pretty good. I can't say nothing shitty about that neither. CJ as a company, same thing. I don't, they've always been straight up with me too. So, there's companies out here, but saltwater was like, you know, so, and I appreciate that. I'm sure they get a lot of shit for having me even saying their name sometimes. Who knows? It's just one of those things, man. But yeah, no problem. She says aquatics. Yeah. What sand are you using? Tropic Marin sand, I believe, or something. I forget the name of that. I have it on with my order forms or whatever, my paperwork. I can't remember. I mean, yeah, reef crystals. As far as alkalinity, I think it does mix up at 12. It's a higher because I use that for the 300 and the demands because of the demands and stuff. But yeah. Uh, So, but yeah, I don't want to drag this out, guys. I appreciate you guys, but yeah, I just wanted to share that with you, and that's why the title and put the question mark. I mean, I'm not going to get into a whole bunch of tags and all that. I just wanted to do a quick live stream. Uh, yeah, Tropic Eden for sand. Yeah, there you go. That's what the sand is in here. Thank you, Flashkin. Uh, But yeah, I mean, I got to drill a hole in the floor, run up a water line from the garage, my garage through the wife's garage, through the house underneath and up into here. Um, so I have a quick water fill. You know what I mean? Fill the tank up quickly and all that stuff. But yeah, yeah. It's just amazing. I need I need to get a glass cleaner. I don't have a glass cleaner for this. I thought I did. I thought I ordered one. I don't. I got all my Hannah checkers ready to go for this tank. You guys, that's another company too, by the way. The Hannah checkers. Don't forget. Saltwateraquarium.com. Buy yours today. Yeah, Hannah checker. Like this is my whole bag sitting here, right here. All of Hannah checkers and all kinds of Hannah stuff products here. My whole bag ready to go. I got the frag racks in there too, from a company. By the way, Slide Lock sent me some engraved. Those says Rico's Aquariums on them, by the way. So I'm pretty sure that they can put whatever you want. If you reach out on Instagram to Slide Lock, tell them Rico's Aquarium sent you. I'm sure you'll get 10% off as well. If you use, just say, hey, Rico said you'd give me 10% off. You guys, I always do shit for you guys. Period. I'm just a firm believer in that, man. I love your guys' love and support. You guys support me, so why not show the love back? I mean, shit. Fair exchange ain't never been a robbery in my book, But yeah, I love it. I love the Tupperware stuff. Yeah, we can definitely use whatever and bring back corals and all that cool shit. So I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But yeah, you guys ain't never heard of Slide Lock. Now you have. Go reach out to them. Tell them I said shit. Shit, they might eventually be at Saltwater Aquarium shit for all I know. So yeah, I had that, and then I had this little cup here. Same thing. Holds a couple frags in with a little koozie. But yeah, a couple frags. Slide Lock, one little thing. So, yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. So, once again, I think I mentioned them before, but once again, shout out to Slide Lock. Thank you for the, thank you for the little gifts. Well, yeah, they wanted to, said if I needed some frag racks, I'll probably have them do something down at the bottom because I think I want to have a frag section down in the bottom of that since I'm back to this type of setup, which has been a long time, dude. It's been a long time since I had a setup where I got to get under the tank. But this Planet Aquariums tank, honestly, and shout out to Saltwater Aquarium, had the stand raised for me so it was taller, which I liked it to give me more headroom and stuff like that. So I didn't even think about it when it came to ordering it, but gave me more headroom. And honestly, it's very nice. And also, I didn't go with a too huge of a sump, you know. But bashy sumps, I love the sump. I love bash. If you ever go to the show, or if you come to the show and Bashy's there, like literally, go look at their shit. Like it's crazy. It really makes some really nice shit. Hey, good morning, Yamadi. My desktop tank is still right there. Right there. Desktop tank is still there. Needs a little bit of cleaning. And yeah. So it's kind of been neglected a little bit, but the snails are keeping stuff at bay and clean and whatever. I do have some, I got to go get some, got those little red flatworms, so I got to get some stuff to go ahead and knock those out and do a water change on them and whatever. And then, I do got a little bit of green bubble algae, but, I really don't care about any of that, I'll suck some of that out when I do a water change. When I get to a water change, it just, just let it go. I haven't done a water change since I set that up. Really. What's going on, man? What's going on? But yeah, that's all that's going on for me. I just figured I'd do a quick live update on the tank, Planet Aquariums, and by the way, I really do love these Kessels. The light that I get and the shimmer and all that. I can't wait to see this tank fully blown out. And everybody that talks shit about Kessel, that's the main reason why I want Kessels. Because I hear so much shit. You got this Kessel group, but then you got this dominant Radion group that's like, Radions are better than Kessel. And, I at the end of the day, it's like, what's really crazy to me is like, where the fuck are y'all at when I had the 300? Like, most people know I had that 300, and that 300 was shitting on Radions, shitting on everything, and there was Ocean Revised 247s. And they were shitting on all these other lights. Like, they were growing corals like nobody's business. Like, real talk. And it was only, like, I paid $150 for those lights a piece. Like, literally, real talk. Yeah, they wasn't the best of the best, but I'm just saying, like, I go to that because it's like, but these are Kessels. Like, you think Kessels can't bang with Radions or can't grow corals as well as Radion? Like, I think they're just right there too. Like, I think they're a very good light. Yeah, dude, I'm beyond. Yeah, I'm already. Yeah, I'm already from 192. I'm down to 245 pounds, leaning out, bro. Leaning out and getting swole, literally. Leaning out and getting swole. Hey, yeah, Sherry. Right, Sherry. Like they. If you're, I don't even know if it's about the looks. You know, it's like, I don't know why people do that. I don't understand why people think that, you know, the best light on the market is just one type of light. And I don't know if it's because of the price points or where the price is going on them that makes them better. I don't understand, but I feel like it's discouraging for people that can't afford it. But I want to let people know, like, if you ever seen the old tanks and the old systems I had cheap Chinese lights and grew corals bigger than anybody has in their fucking tank. Period. Bigger than my head. Okay? Off of cheap Chinese lights. Like, period, point blank. Like, so don't try to keep up with the Joneses. Do what you can afford. Don't break the bank where now you can't enjoy the hobby. Like, do what you got to do. There's so many different alternatives as far as lighting. Cheaper alternatives is going to get you the same results at the end of the day. Going to get you the same results. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Period, point blank. And that's kind of why I did this with this tank, to show people, like, you know what? It's here. And it's going to get what it wants to get when it gets there. Other than that, it can sit here. And we have a tank behind me, so the only thing is people are going to be complaining about next is, when are you going to get corals in there, Rico? I don't know, whenever you send them to me. No, but I really just want to see if there's going to be a difference with a long-term cycle of the aquarium cycling before a first fish or coral goes, well, probably a first coral, you know. I'll probably put fish in at some time. I'm still debating if I even want to put fish in. Just get the spectrum of light you need, right? That's I think people don't understand that, or people miss that, to be honest. But it is what it is. It is what it is, right? It's one of those things. Look how dirty this tank is. There's nothing in it. Like I said, I did add, I don't know, I had some of this fish food laying around. So I added a couple pellets of this. I was like, well, if it's doing that, it's feeding on something. So why not feed it and let it go? Just feed it and let it go. You know? See what happens. I think it's going to be great. All depends on the application, I guess. I mean, it's kind of one of those things, right? Don't know. But anyway, yeah, I don't want to feel like I'm mumbling on. I hope you guys are having a great time. Hopefully everything's going great for you all. Things are going well for us. I just felt like I didn't have a video to kind of throw up right now. I had to get the SD card. But I figured I would do this and give you guys a live update and talk a little bit of shit. Or vent a little bit, I guess. I don't even know how we got on that subject. But anyway. But yeah. And that's about it. Hey, even though I vented, right? I'll do this. Even though I told it like it is when it comes to Fritz. Here, I'm going to even give them a little spotlight. It's just how they handle it. But this is some good shit. I like this one to clean my tank. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I'm not. This is why I'm gonna show you that I'm not a fucking hater. I just don't like certain shit, and I don't like how people operate on certain shit. But if you still, even though you might be a little bitch, right? But you got something good or worth having, I had no problem still using it. That's the thing. Like, I don't have a problem using it. I'm showing it. So you can't call me a fucking hater, because I'm not a hater. I mean, I still own some products. Like, this is like some good shit. Like, it smells like shit. But it's some good shit when it cleans the glass. So it's one of those things. I'm not a hater. You know, things could be, like I said, when that shit happened, handled way different. And that's just that, man. Could have been handled way different. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, it wasn't. So unfortunately, it is what it is. I mean, I could have still used the salt at the end of the day. Just made shit right. Like, I mean, that's just me. Naked dog, what up, homie? You was just on my mind. Like, damn, he might not have got the notification. Say, naked dog don't miss shit when it comes to these streams. But you enjoyed the snow too? Man, this shit crazy. My driveway, woo. But anyway, yeah, that's it, man. Like I said, no hard feelings. You know, it is what it is. I'm trying Tropic Marin now. We're going to use Tropic Marin salt. But at the end of the day, my love in this hobby, my salt, hands down, no matter what, don't give a damn who it offends, who it hurts, is Instant Ocean. Instant Ocean. What's up, T40? Instant Ocean all day. And, you know, that will always be my first and only true love, you know, in this hobby is Instant Ocean. Just saying. But I don't have a problem having a side piece or two of different salts and trying them out and see, you know, whatever. But I know my go-to for anybody is that. Now, if you want to have a better quality and all this other stuff, then you got your Tropic Marins, you got, you know, whatever's available for you at your local fish store, or if you place order. But if you're placing orders, then you have whatever. I guess it comes down to money at that point on what you want delivered. So. Because there's other ways of feeding corals, to be honest. I mean, I don't need fish to feed the coral, but they do go hand in hand. And in the real world, in the ocean, there wouldn't be a coral reef without the fish. And the fish, or no, you know, it's one of those things. Those fish depend on the reef, and the reef depends on those fish. But we're talking that we are keeping things in a glass box, so therefore, I mean, you got Polyp Lab, you got Coral Frenzy, you got products that you can also manipulate and use as well to do the same thing, and that's all. You know, I'm not. I kind of wanted to see what it would be like to have a fishless system with just corals only. And, you know, for myself, and see if it would be pleasing or not. Fish have character, and I love how fish are like dogs, you know. They get to know you, they know it's feeding time, they get excited, the whole 9 yards, you know, it's one of those things. They become used to you and all this other stuff. So it's like give and take though on that, you know. Anyway, that's all. If you guys ain't following me on Instagram, you guys make sure you guys follow me on Instagram as well. I know some of you guys are, you know, everything on there is not going to be about fish stuff. It's just about me. Whatever my wife want to post, because my wife does really 99% of the posting. That's my wife doing. You know, whether it's me at the gym or us taking a selfie, having fun, or whatever it is, you know, just like it. You know, be thankful. You know, a lot of people don't like to even put anything out there, what they personally like to do or anything, because it's whatever. Me, I don't mind. Maybe just a tank for algae control. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Oh, my eye, man. That scratches. I did something in this eye, and I'll tell you what. Since I got up, and it's been hell. So I've been flushed it with water and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, reefers have a life too. There you go. My ghetto Zen master. We do. We do have a life, and if you guys haven't noticed, if you haven't watched me on Instagram, here and there, stuff comes up. Um, I'm getting me back. You know, I personally wanted to get me back. You know, I was tired of, you know, not. Listen, I had injuries that cost me this major scar here. Blew my shit out, and I was so big, I was still lifting so heavy that I grinded the fucking ball right here completely out. Where you got your little ball there, yeah, your AC joint ball. Wow, I grinded that down to nothing after a couple cortisone shots and how big I was in my prime. I grinded that son of a bitch off. So I had to go in there, cut the bone, and reconstruct this. You know, no tears or anything, just straight bone to bone. I just grinded it off from heavy lifting. And then I tried to get back into it, and then I had surgery here with a robot for AC as well, AC separation. So they didn't completely fix the AC separation there. So if I'm going here, if you look at here, you can still see my ball here and not over here. There's nothing here, but here. So, yeah, I got your T40. So after that, I mean, we're talking, you know, it's been 13 years, and then the one time I started getting back into it, and this was right before COVID. I was into it for a couple months, trying to get back into it, and yeah, and then I quit. So I mean, technically, I've been out the game for almost 14 years. Literally, it actually been about 14 years. I keep saying 13, but my son's about to be 13. It was before him. So that's how long I've been out the game. And then I did put on the weight and went to the typical dad bod, bare belly, French tickler in the front, whatever you want to talk, bitch tits, you name it. You name it. And, but I was fine and I was comfortable with it. You know why? Because I knew what I was made of in my prime, and I knew what I was capable of doing. But also, it was what kind of was doing is it's like people like, making little smart comments, and it was like, the old me was not a nice guy. The old me was really a fucked up, not like fucked up individual, but beat your ass type shit real quick. And I mean that, like, I don't play around with that. Like, I'll go wherever. I don't, but I had a family and I had, more responsibilities, and I had a reason to care. You know what I mean? So, but like being on here and doing all this stuff, and then, you deal with these keyboard warriors and shit. It was one of those things, it's like, you think it's over for me? Like, I'm not, and it was like, it was just one of those things that just really, honestly, that was just like, yeah, let me show these motherfuckers one more time. Let me look good naked one more time before I hit 50. And this is shit that I can do that most people can't do. And the thing about that is, if it was easy for everybody to have a transformation like that, a lot of people would do it. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy getting all the fucking meals you need to get down a day, eating every 2.5, 3 hours. That's not easy trying to go do something, but you ain't got your meal prepped or whatever. So now you got to have a fucking protein shake, you know what I'm saying, or a protein bar just to have a little bit of energy to keep on moving, or whatever the case may be. So it's one of those things that I just want to show one more time, and look good naked one more time. So that's where I'm at. Do Kessel's Light have a nice spread? This is a 6 foot tank, 6 foot long tank. The spread on this is awesome. It's actually even, you know, because they are a little high off the water, but they still spreading out over the sides of the tank. You can see it on the walls. You can see it on the wall. Sub area right here, I was just cleaning. There's the two heaters, two 500-watt heaters. See how that goes down? Boom, into there. This is going to be for the calc reactor. Here's my CHA return pump. Right here, this chamber, I think I'm going to have corals. I'm thinking I'm going to hang a light down right here and have extra frag rack tank. Over here is just wire management. I still got to do all that, and that's the calc reactor. I'm going to put all my controllers and everything else probably on this wall here. Whatever else I need to put down here, calcium reactor, whatever. So hopefully that helps you. T40, you wanted to see the sump. But yeah. But anyway, so heard about the robo snail. Yeah, they do have a nice spread. But anyway, so yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing with my time while this is doing what it's doing. What is this? February, March? Wait, no, this is February. March, April. April will be 1 year that I've been in the gym faithfully, back at it. And I go 6 days a week. Sunday's my only day off. And my sessions are 3 hours long every day. 3 hours a day, 30 to 45 minutes of cardio. And that's really not, that's like once or twice right now a week, because I don't want to hinder my size or getting, hinder the growth of my size. It's more for my heart. So being back at this, I had also an extra beat in my heart that I developed at some point. And a doctor and my wife actually found it a while back. And so keeping an eye on it. And since I've been back at it recently, we had it, the wife wanted to check it out again, and it is no longer there. It's beating normal and back like it should. Sometimes when that happens, they have to give you this treatment where it shocks you to get your heart back into rhythm. It was just, I had an extra beat, like boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? Like just that extra beat every so often. So people have that, or people end up with it for they don't know why. But sometimes they have to like almost shock the heart to get it to try to put it back into a regular or what they call normal rhythm. I figured I was lucky to have an extra beat because maybe I needed it, for whatever reason. Oh, there you go. See? It was something new to me, man. So there's a couple people already saying I have that. So by me being back in the gym, though, I think with all the fitness back and stuff like that, it helps. It probably helped. Yeah, I have. I still drink coffee here and there, and I think the stress level my stress level was through the roof. I don't know if you guys remember, like this is around the time when I had the beast before me and the wife moved. But my stress level was all time high, to the point that. Like, I almost felt like I needed to seek medical attention. Like, it was beyond stressful. But, made it out alive on that too. And, just took, like I said, I've been at the gym, killing it. That's a big stress reliever. Uh, you know, put my heart rhythm of my heart back in place, which is a great thing. And I lost over 50 pounds. I just put on size though. I put the muscle back on, which if anybody knows, you don't get this shit overnight. This is years of working out. You know, you don't just walk around with 21-inch arms and stuff like that. Uh, Literally, you don't. You have to, you know, genetics, but you have to work for that. You know, you just can't go 1 year and think you're gonna get big like that. That don't happen. A lot of people are like, man, I'm like, dude, this is years. This ain't something overnight neither. This was years. I just took the fat. The fat's coming off, and the muscles rebounding and regrowing and muscle memory and all this other stuff. And to teach some of these young people, they just think it just comes overnight. I mean, you can do illegal shit and still ain't gonna get that much overnight. Um, you know, you'll get more than you probably would have, but you're not gonna get whatever. But you know, it's one of those things. So that probably helped. I mean, I'm turning, you know, the fat, getting rid of the fat, putting the muscle back on, creating more blood flow. The veins and shit are literally starting to come out, come across my chest, and the veins coming across. I mean, everywhere. So that's a good sign of body fat percentage of dropping. And I'm sitting around 247 this morning to 245, and I will drop down to. I'm trying to do another 10 pounds by the end of this month. So 235 is what I'm hoping. 230, 225 I guess is going to be the cutoff. And 225, it just depends, man. 225 I'd just probably be really lean, under 10% all day long of body fat. That might be too lean. It might be uncomfortable for me at that point. I don't know. But I don't mind sitting at 12%. If that's going to be at 235, 240, I don't know. I honestly don't know. So there's growth in between that time and stuff like that too. So I don't know. We'll see. It's been a long time. I just know. And I actually thought about going for my pro card. So I thought about doing a pro show, trying to get an IFBB pro card. Not that I'm going to do anything with it. But I will be in the Masters, and I'm thinking about really consider doing it. So might have some content there, you know, as well. If I do, you guys better root for me and all that shit, and show me some support, because it would be my first time actually doing a bodybuilding show. But people are already starting to tell me I should do it and this and that and whatever. I think it'd be a hell of an experience. And it'd be nice that if I could do some local shows and end up with a pro card. So I think that'd be cool. But we'll see. All right. I am out of here. 1 hour live stream. Didn't plan on it. I thought I was going to jump on and off real quick, by the way, guys. Literally, by the way. Anyway. So I do appreciate you guys stopping in, coming in, hanging out. I wanted to show you guys that. For everybody that want to watch an hour live stream, it's really just about the tank, and we're just catching up since I haven't been on for a while. So if you're new to this, and you think you might be able to bond with this family of all different personalities here, and so you think this is a channel for you, obviously, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification. Don't forget to, comment when I drop these videos. Because there's some stuff that I talked in here. I actually do want to go back and read some comments of how do you think this shit happened? It's all dirty and I ain't done nothing. I just literally just put water and salt into the aquarium. So take it for what it is. Appreciate you guys. And I will see you guys soon. Peace.